people, the Padang. Over there, the white building, the bank, where the planters and the Chinese shopkeepers alike deposited their hard-earned cash. And this is the place where they used to play cricket. In one essay, Burgess refers to pederasty. He discusses pederasty among colonial officials, and he explains that only one out-and-out pederast ever actually lost his job or was pensioned off or something. And I remember the Burgess expression, and he with regret, for he was a superb cricketer. I love that. The British colonial officials will forgive almost anything if a man is good at one of their fatuous games. Here is the locus of what Burgess described as the fools at the bar of the club. Here it is, the Ipoh Club. Burgess was not a club man. He was repelled by the what he called the colour prejudice that was voiced in these sorts of places. And I can fully understand where he's coming from there. And yet, Burgess was above all a grown-up and mature writer. And it's silly to take a completely one-sided view of the British Empire. Burgess appreciated that the empire had its uses. Yes, its time had come, but it was a complicated picture. You see this come out in his essay on Kipling. Essays, there have been a number of Burgess reviews and so on of Kipling. I remember in one of them, Burgess describes Kipling's many flaws brilliantly, enumerates the flaws, and then goes on to discuss the great achievements of Kipling, and points out what all right-thinking people realise, that Kipling was a very great writer indeed, and concludes this essay with the word still. A single word in a single sentence, still. Before that, he talks about how Kipling infuriates us, Kipling has this wrong with him and that wrong with him, and Kipling exasperates us, and yet we continue to read him, we continue to feel his power, and then the single word, still. Yes. Oh yes, there's one writer you want to turn to for a discussion of expatriate literature, then Burgess is your man.